This is the story of the richest man who ever lived. With only 5 years of formal education, he built a $480 billion empire. And then gave it all away. But his ruthless tactics came at a cost. Thousands of lives were lost along the way. Here is the dark story of the man who built America, Andrew Carnegie. Born in Scotland, Carnegie's family immigrated to the United States to escape poverty. They dreamed of the American dream, but the reality was harsh. After only 5 years of schooling, Andrew had to drop out to work in a cotton factory, earning just $1.20 per week. But from those humble beginnings, something incredible started. He worked countless underpaid jobs, barely escaping poverty. Eventually, he landed a job as a railroad superintendent. This gave him the knowledge and connections to start his own company, the Carnegie Steel Company. Carnegie saw the future in steel, much like our today. Steel production was slow and expensive, but Carnegie invested in the Bessemer process, the most efficient method of the time. This gave him an edge, and he capitalized quickly. How? He crushed his competitors ruthlessly. Carnegie spread false rumors, attacked their work, and even slashed his own prices to force them out of business. Within 2 years, they were left with no choice but to sell their companies to him. But it gets darker. Carnegie was known for exploiting his workers. He made them work 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, and set impossible weekly goals. Miss the target, you're fired. Then, disaster struck, a brutal financial crisis hit, and Carnegie's biggest customers, railroad manufacturers, couldn't afford to pay for steel anymore. This gave his rival, John D. Rockefeller, the upper hand. The king of all took advantage, forcing Carnegie to transport all at unsustainable discounts. The two titans clashed, Rockefeller versus Carnegie. Carnegie didn't back down. He worked day and night, searching for a way to win. His breakthrough, skyscrapers. Carnegie didn't just build a few. He built thousands across the United States, changing the landscape forever. But Rockefeller still held more wealth. To compete, Carnegie doubled down on profits. He purchased a new steel mill, Homestead, and imposed even harsher conditions on his workers. The result? Violent protests. Carnegie's business partner, Frick, shut them down with brute force. All the while, Carnegie was relaxing on vacation in Scotland, orchestrating everything from afar. Despite the chaos, Carnegie Steel thrived. The whole country relied on his steel. He was unstoppable. In the end, Carnegie sold his company to J.P. Morgan for $480 billion, the biggest deal in history. And then, the twist, he gave it all away. Carnegie donated his fortune to build libraries, universities, and help the poor. He never forgot his humble beginnings. Andrew Carnegie's story proves one thing. All it takes is one opportunity and one big risk to turn everything around. Today, opportunities are everywhere. The question is, will you seize them?